in it, so it's free.
Hey, you stay right there. Put your head down a little bit closer to it. Hold this camera
No,
on.
that thing will shoot me like BBs.
Kick it one time. Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode here on RevStoration. Yeah, I'm back at the old family auto graveyard. Well, I'm David. I go by Rev here on YouTube. Yep, here's my daddy, AKA the old man is what I call him. It's a term of endearment, not a term of disrespect. If he ever told me not to use that term, I never would again. He hasn't, so I do. I love him. He's my hero, so no need to comment and tell me I'm being disrespectful. We're here, and we've got some old Ford pickup trucks that we may have tried to turn the engines by hand. I think we've got one lock, maybe two that turn. So we're gonna see which will crank or if one will crank. And it should be a fun episode. See ya after the intro. Hey y'all, I'm Rev. This is my daddy, also known as the old man. This is my wife, my prime rib, Nikki T. Here on our channel, we enjoy bringing life back to dead things, mostly old Fords. We have many crazy methods that are ours, and we use those crazy methods on rigs that are ours. If you enjoy our crazy shade tree, cussing free, God loving, dad joke telling, tires spinning content, then subscribe. It's free. But either way, welcome to RevStoration. All right, old man, tell us about, you got to tell us the stories about the old trucks.
What we're about them?
Just tell us about them. What year is it? What year are they?
I really don't know. I was told the first one we got up yonder was 67. I was told these are 70s and 71s. I really don't know 100% about that, but that's what was wrote on the bill of sale. I have not looked at the serial number to match them up yet.
So we'll have to check VINs and do all of that. We can tell you.
They all got 360s in them.
Yeah, they all have 360s.
This one here.
This is a short bed.
No, this is a long bed. This is a short bed.
Okay, long bed, short bed. We do have one short bed here. This custom, light blue, dark blue. Got the trim package. It's a little bit dented up.
And this is the Ranger with a long bed and got some Cadillac hubcaps in the back.
Yeah, just in case. Got some growth back there.
Yeah, got some Cadillac hubcaps.
We can go fishing. I can guarantee you we'll find a worm in here. Look at that worm dirt. If y'all remember this truck, right? Oh man, this truck and that truck over there was in the woods beside the 64 Galaxie.
And the one we called a 67, which we found out was a 68.
But it wasn't in the woods together. We bought it at the same place.
Yeah, it was in the front.
It was in the front under a shed.
But these here was it sitting beside each other in the woods. And he said, I think he did say there was 68. 68 and 71, that's what it was. 68 and 71s. But I don't know. I know this one's got a different grill, and he sold the grill out of that before I bought it.
We don't have a clue what they are. We'll look at VIN numbers in just a minute. But we're gonna do rock, paper, scissors and try to find which one, or some method of trying to find which one we want to try to crank first. And we'll see you in just a minute. All right, we've tried to very quickly decode the VINs, and we come to the conclusion that we don't know how to decode the VINs. To do on a Ford car, C7 is 67. On most Ford automobiles, that's simple. On the Ford trucks, all the F10 is two-door. No, it's two-wheel drive F10. But you have to know what year the truck is to decode the VIN. So you can't decode the VIN to find the year of the truck, and some don't have grills. All the tail lights say 67. We know they're not 67. Yeah. So we don't know. All right, y'all, the old man's gonna raise the hood on this one. This is a long bed, let's see, 68 to 72. It's got a tad bit of rust in the hood. This old 2-barrel, maybe that'll tell us something. Old 2-barrel, it's got stuff all over the tag, so we'll figure that out. No radiator. The carburetor is not stuck, so that's good. Probably a 360 again in this one, 360. All right, this
is the short bed.
The short bed truck.
And it's packed up with, it does have a radiator. We bought this one from a different guy. The other guy.
Yeah, this is the same fellow that we bought the Montclair from.
Yeah.
Right?
Yep.
This one's, is it a radiator?
Yeah,
I mean,
radiator in this.
Radiator, I was just looking at power steering, coolant. It is locked up?
Yeah, I think this is one. No, this is ain't. This one over here is one we thought was
We're not 100% positive if it's locked up or not. That locked?
No. Well, wait a minute.
Not locked?
No, it's not locked.
All right, that's good.
You can see all the bugs on that bird rat field.
Rat turds.
Rat beds.
Rat bed, I think. I don't know bed or turd, but we got a remedy for that.
It's a short bed. That's the blue and light blue tan.
I think this is one the old man wants to get running. Try to get running. This one is this is the sport model 360 because you cut out all the weight that you've got to cut out because you want the truck to go much faster.
And this one here is a 3-speed on the column.
I think you got a little rust issue.
Yeah, we got a little rust.
And what is this one? This 3-speed on the column?
Yeah, this is a 3-speed.
We can get this one moving today.
This is a 3-speed.
We can drive this one around the yard.
This is the 3-speed. Let's see if it'll shift.
Hey, old man, did you hear that rumor about the butter? You didn't hear the rumor about the butter? I heard it, but I don't want to spread it. I'm sorry. Oh, don't shut the door so hard. Look at all the rust. Watch this. The hood ain't really all that bad. It's rain and tacos.
Look in the back of it. I got a spare for something.
Oh yeah, let's look back here. Might be the best thing he bought. That'll go on pudding in a minute right there. 1960 something hood's got a little bit of a dent up there, but it's
solid on the underside.
It's better than any of the rest of them that we have. So it's a pretty solid truck here. Floor pans don't seem to be too bad. Somebody didn't like the vinyl and started tearing it off. Got some old paint. Look at the old headliner on it. Old dash needs a little assistance. It is the Ranger model. Old cargo light in this one.
Not as many people sit on the passenger side. Look how clean the passenger side is.
You must not have a battery in it.
Must not have a battery.
You can get that horn ring right there.
I wish that's all we needed was a battery. I hope that's all we need is a battery.
Yeah. So which one do you want to start? This is manual, and that's the automatic. You want to start on the one in the middle, huh?
Whatever, it don't matter to me.
All right, old man's made his decision up that it didn't matter to him. So because this one is as nasty and as dirty as it is,
let's see if we got battery terminals.
Ooh, look at them more.
We got battery terminals. I don't know if they'll ever make contact, but we got them.
Look at
we got them.
Look at them rats. Look how they ate all that
This
water.
got a coil wire.
Getting all the.
We got to steal a coil wire.
We ain't got a coil. We do have a coil.
Yeah, got a coil. It sure is rusty.
It's little, ain't he? Look at that little coil. Ain't he cute? Stick your hand up here and let's see. Oh, it's coming right on off. Look at there.
Be careful, don't get all that dirt in. Let me get it off. You got the camera.
A D1 71 carburetor. So this is the one that they said is 71s?
I think he said it was a 71, but I ain't for sure because I don't know.
Don't hit the old Chevy now. Well, she sounds good. I don't care what anybody says. What you think, old man? She run all right, don't she?
Yeah, I had to rev it up just.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. Don't be horsing it around now. I'll tell you what, everybody told me you about to tore up the old 57. That joker was tearing it up. Man, what'd you have to say about the old 57? We got some people that are saying we shouldn't have got on it, so we should have let the rings come out. What'd you just say?
My daddy said he wouldn't have a car. He couldn't drive it like he wanted to drive it. So my daddy, my old man, I followed my old man's footsteps.
I think I did too. If y'all watch this channel, we might not do it the way y'all do it, and we might not do it the way you should do it. But I guarantee you, we're gonna do it like RevStoration and the old man does it. So we're gonna have
fun
a good
doing it anyway.
Yeah, we're enjoying ourselves. We're not being destructive. We're not trying to injure anything or injure anybody else. We just having a good time. Just being old boys.
Where you gonna start over here?
All right, y'all. Here's Eugene's old bottle. This is one that don't have the Mountain Dew on it. I put transmission fluid in it. It'll probably clean off. But we're gonna try to get transmission fluid in every one of the cylinder holes. Which, oh Lord, leaking like a sieve.
You got it.
Oh, I mean, it's gonna look like a murder scene around here in a minute. All right, that got some in there. All right, y'all, I couldn't get the socket on it. The old man said, get out the way. Is it turning?
Yes,
Oh yeah, keep going with it. See if you find an old tight spot. You find a tight spot?
Uh-huh.
Uh-oh. All right, got a tight spot. Wonder if valves. Whew.
No, I can't. That bad hand, I can't do that with.
You know what I'm thinking? It could be this. That's exactly what it is.
Yeah,
I'm cutting the belts off. All right, y'all, here's our conundrum. The belt was what was holding it tight. Of course, it wasn't turning because the belt was actually cooked onto both of them, rotted in. But we can't get we can't get anything down to turn the crank because this doggone thing's here. I don't know if this is original or not. That's in the way. So be advised.
Ain't a lid on the ground.
We probably should not do this, but if it bends valves or push rods, we know that potentially could happen here.
We just barely gonna bump it.
Yeah, we just gonna bump it. We're just gonna bend it a little bit, not a bunch. Right, old man?
Yeah.
That's what we're gonna do.
May not do that.
Them some nice battery terminals, ain't they?
Yeah, they were used.
All right.
Then we're gonna jump it or hit it with a starter.
Hey, let me go get old Eugene's switch. We'll be back in just a second. But y'all, here's the remote starter switch that Eugene Backyard Repair sent us, and we want to use it. We're just gonna bump the starter is all we're doing, and we want to see if it will if it'll turn the engine. Is all we're trying to do right now. Oh, it ticked.
We ain't making good enough contact with these jumper cables.
Hitting the solenoid, but it ain't. I mean, it's hitting the starter, or is that the solenoid hitting? Is that just the solenoid hitting and not the starter?
Yeah, the starter ain't kicked in yet. All right. Oh, it's sparking over here. We gotta take that off. No.
Oh boy.
No wonder.
I'd
loose.
say we got a loose connection right there. We'll be back, folks. Everybody always talks about me and the old man doing such good, having such good camaraderie and just loving on one another. He just fussed at me because I gave him the 1/2-inch ratchet going the wrong way.
You said it was set. It was set all right for what
I told you it's
doing.
1/2 inch. It was right on mine. I was putting this on, and now we're gonna take the fan off and turn it by hand, which is what we should have done. So we're gonna do that. Since we had that little mishap, we're still gonna use the starter switch whenever we get ready for that. We're gonna take the fan off now. We don't have any pulleys and everything off, and take the shroud off, and that'll give us some accessibility to the front of the engine so we can get down there and crank on it. Crank on the crank. Ain't but two. I mean, there's 4 of them. What you doing?
I'm slow.
Slow as pond water going uphill. Just kidding. I hope when I'm 78. How old are you, old man?
67.
67 years young. I hope when I'm 67, me and old JC still out here working on old cars. You reckon our old cars will be, 2000 models, or I hope not.
Those are not shade tree capabilities.
Yeah, we need all kind of electricity and computers and all kind of stuff. These don't, do they?
No.
These are springs and gasoline and sparks.
These just need a little common sense.
Yep.
I'm gonna tap this and get the fan off.
Eugene Backyard Repair sent us old hammer, tapping old carburetors. You ain't tapping it all that well.
I'm turning it around, trying to...
There it is. Don't bust the radiator. We're gonna run the old compression test, and it's leaking back. So this old $3 Hawk compression tester ain't the best one. Make sure you don't run any of that nesting material inside the cylinder.
We should have blew it out better.
We
Right.
or you?
Me.
Hold it tight now. Tell me when you're ready.
Ready? Whoa!
Well over 100.
Way over 100.
All right.
That one.
You just drop the doggone spark plug. You let it release it. It shouldn't matter, I don't guess.
It's leaking down. All right.
You ready?
Whoa!
Way over 100, about 125 at least.
All right.
We're gonna check it, run our wire, and just get all them wires, put it on the top. Well, you gotta, all them wires I gave you the other day, look like we're gonna put them to use. You ready? Yeah. Hold it tight now. Whoa. Way over 150 on that one.
That got way up there.
I think you wasn't holding the others tight. That's 150 plus. She still got some compression. That tells us our valves are good. Tells us, I mean, the rings ain't got to be perfect, but
right on the top.
I don't see nothing.
Let me. Oh, it's got fire in there.
Yeah, but I don't have it here. So is it ever? Oop, there's fire. Fire, 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 fire.
A little bit juicy there. All right, let me watch it while you turn it over. See if you got fire.
All right, y'all. Let's see if we got a fire. I don't see any. I'm gonna hit my old starter button and see if she sparks. She's looking right there. Oh, yeah, sparking like crazy.
All right, where's the rotary? And I'll sand it with sandpaper.
All right, so we're gonna sand the rotary. We got to pull some spark plugs. We got to get some wires. We got to check our fire in order. You ready, old man? Let's see if we can get this thing to run. You ready?
Yeah, I'm ready to try it.
All right, I'm gonna take the top of the carburetor, the old carburetor.
You know what we ought to do? We ought to spray a little bit of starting fluid in each one of them cylinders. What did you do with the nut? Okay.
Oh, man, I don't know what. We need to get something to get over them things. I got a hat on and it still put a knot on my head. Good Lord.
Big old golf ball or, I mean, tennis ball or something put on.
Somebody said a pool noodle, and that would make sense. You put it inside the pool noodle that way. I think a pool noodle is going to be in our need to purchase for that, most certainly. All right, I'm going to go get my
Screwdriver, take the top off the carburetor.
got a little bit of our red gas. No, just squirt some down in there. Oh, don't watch it now. Vacuum advance. So that's it. Hit her a little bit more gas. Now we got a little bit of lubrication in the gas. That is not Mountain Dew Red Code Red. So let's hit it.
Go.
Still didn't seem like she's firing all that much. I don't think she's fired yet, has she? You got the ignition on? It ain't gonna ever fire with ignition off, old man. Ignition on now.
Ignition's on.
It'll do it every time. You ready?
Yep.
They think. Hey y'all, this is a 360. We ain't no telling what year it is. 71 360, we do believe. And old man's turned the ignition on. We got a little fuel in the carburetor, or threw down the throat of the carburetor. Let's see if fuel. Come on, baby.
Dragging it.
Hit her with a little more gas. Come on now. All right. Now, she's dragging a little slow.
We didn't take that gas line off. You think we're pumping bad stuff in the tank?
Ooh.
We might ought to take that gas line off.
Oh, we're gonna take the gas line off. I don't think it's turning over all that fast. Whoo, that starter.
Started dragging, ain't it?
Yeah, started dragging a little bit, but we'll take this off just to make sure. I don't think it's pumping anything in it, but we never know. We've taken the fuel line off. I don't think it's pumping anything. We wanted to make sure, and yeah, we twisted the metal line, so we'll rectify that eventually. Got the starter switch hooked up. You want to try to hit it and have the gas fuel ready just in case? I wouldn't put any in it
You
yet.
think we got enough in it?
All right, let's see if she'll crank. Hit it. All right, come on, baby. Crank, I said. Come on now. Crank up. Come on.
The more you think that's flooded.
Give it some more gas. All right, we gave it some more gas. Come on, baby. Crank.
Whoa!
What did
Should we put more, fill the tank up?
we will in a second. Just see if you can get her to run out of that. Now be ready to squirt that in there. You were in a foot feed. It ain't got nothing in the foot
We're
feed.
just gonna let it idle.
Yeah, just idle it. Hit it. Come on, get that.
I ain't quick enough. Go.
Hit it.
We flooded it or something. It fired up.
It fired one time. You ready? Man, that thing sounds good when it runs. You gonna do it?
What?
Oh, I got the button. I'm sorry. What you doing? You want to run the? You want to run this? Let me run that.
Go.
Give it a little gas. Give it a little gas. Not that. Foot feed. It needs some air.
Same thing. Cuts off with a. So we're losing our fire.
All right, y'all. The old man's gonna go charge the battery. I'm gonna take the top of the carburetor off. I probably could just squirt some gas right down in here, but I want to see what the inside of the carburetor looks like. Everybody always tells me, just put it down here, put it down here. We can, we know, but I'm getting inside of the carburetor and making sure it's not just in horrible, nasty condition, which it probably is. All right, y'all want to look with me? So far, doesn't really look all that bad. Oh my Lord. Actually looks cleaner than, I mean, that is, that don't look bad at all. I mean, look down in there. I mean, it's got a little bit of junk, but I mean, not anywhere near as bad as I was anticipating. Of course, she's smoking a little bit, blacking that up, but that just means it's been on there a while. Got a old worm right there. I wonder what kind of worm that is. He stays in there a while. We go catch a brim with him. Oh, pop that in right there. All right, that's as good as that'll get. All right, so let's see. You want to see if the accelerator pump will pump up? All right, see no air. Not pumping. Accelerator pump is, oh, look at there, Daddy. What? I mean, it ain't good, but it is going through there. Just like
Leave the
that.
starter. Leave the starter on this time.
Good Lord, what a Ford! She was idling.
Idling?
Golly.
You got the camera on the back?
No, She sounded good.
It sounded good. Let me turn the switch back on.
All right. Turn the switch back on. A couple squirts of gas. Let's hit it. I already did that. Wow.
It's out a little bit low.
All right, old carburetor's full. So can we keep her running? I mean, she idled there for a minute, didn't she? Let's hit the old start. All right, let's hit the old start again. up here. Got a little bit of valve noise, but not bad. Isn't that 360, old man? That's 1 out of 3 running. Go hit it, go hit it. Oh, I don't know, maybe she's idling down. Oh,
That's too late.
she idled off. Hit the old starter key. Gotta give it some gas. Give it some gas. Give it some gas.
All right, hold on.
That's it. Ooh, look at all the dust coming out over there. Look at that dust. You got dust coming out of one side. One side's got a little bit of one side ain't nothing but like dirt and dust and all kind of stuff. All right, y'all, let's I don't know if we can do a 2-for-1 in this video, but we're gonna give it a good old hoorah of a shot. Old carburetor don't look in horrible condition. We're gonna go somewhat minimal. Oh, carburetor had a little bit of a stick to it, but not too bad. All right, y'all, when we say minimal, this is a 360 as well. It had all the wires still on it. Everything was still in it but the dipstick. We checked the oil, took the other dipstick out, and it's good. We're gonna drop a little fuel in there. This is how you check fire without doing anything to check the fire. And you put it in there and then you hit the starter. Let's go, watch your hand. And then you hit the starter. Then you hit the starter. Whew, either something ain't. Look at them wires. Hit the starter. All right, y'all. You got the gas ready?
I'll put a little bit
of gas in there. Let's see if she'll, I'm gonna show you my new starter switch. Watch it right here. Hit it. All right, here we go. Ooh, that thing arced out.
We know we got to stand in points.
I think the motor's turning over good. She ain't got no fire though. Woo!
So, we should have done this to save some time a while ago.
I told you we should have done it to save some time a while ago, old man. Old man didn't want to. He said, let's just see if it'll... Good Lord Almighty, look at them points.
They burnt.
No, look at them. It's brand new. Y'all look at this. Now, we didn't do this, I promise you. I didn't put those in there. Did you put them in there?
Nope, not sure.
That's
We bought it.
made in the USA. Points don't look bad. Tell y'all what, we decided instead of doing it the short way to go on and do it the right way. And we took the solenoid off the one that we just cranked. And I want to let y'all know something. If y'all ever hear me pronounce like words that are wrong, I'm all right with y'all letting me know, but it probably ain't gonna help it. A carburetor's a carburetor, and a solenoid's a solenoid, and a coil's a coil. And you know, that's just, y'all should hear me pronounce some of these Old Testament names when the Lord's got me in the Old Testament scripture. I'll be up there preaching about Melchizedek and calling him George. I mean, sometimes I get the hard word and just got to keep rolling. But we've got a lot of done to this old truck, so let's see. We got the old solenoid. Let's get down here. Got the old solenoid on. The old man is powered up to points by sanding them. But I'm telling you what, that
Rotary button.
I mean, it looks virtually brand new, don't it? Yeah. Look at that, made in USA. That's a good rotary button. All right, that's how you get them points going right there. Look at here, y'all. It's firing now. Yeah. All right, so we putting some airplane fuel in there.
Drop a little bit on in there. It looks like it's pumping, ain't it? It looks like it is. Is it going in through the carburetor?
Oh yeah, she's pumping. Fill her up one more time.
Uh-oh.
Fill it up one more
Where'd
time.
the handle go?
You done dropped it.
Dropped it in there.
All right, put the top of the carburetor back on, and she's about to crank. I'm telling you, she's about to crank. Hey, old man, did you hear about water getting arrested?
Water?
Yeah, got arrested and the water got upset and said, "What'd you arrest me for?" And said, "Man, you're wanted in 3 states, solid, liquid, and gas." Ah, a good science joke for you.
I'm gonna take it off.
Old man's taking the gas line off.
That fuel pump could have
That
some in it.
fuel pump doggone could go to working. As much as this old thing with that old thistle on top of it, look at that old engine. It's just dotted full of junk, but I think she's about to crank. Daddy said he's gonna get in and try to squall the back wheels off. Ain't got no tires.
Got one tire on the driver's side pumped up.
Oh yeah. You run it fast enough, I guarantee that, and it pump back up. I think it's gonna crank. What you think? You ready to? Let's go on and give it a little extra juice.
Idling.
Just give it a little bit extra. Why not? A little bit extra.
Not that much.
It ain't even moving it. It didn't even move it. I don't know what's up with your idle screw. Don't seem like it's working. All right, we ready to hit it? All right, y'all, this 360 actually had nothing done to it. We maybe scraped the points off to make sure the points were firing. That's all we've done. And we're about to crank it up. Somebody coming?
Yeah. I hope he don't.
Oh my Lord, big old truck. Don't block us.
Yeah.
All right, let's bark it off.
Should I go tell him right quick?
No, let's bark it off. You ready? Crank, crank, crank. Give it some gas.
That screw in all right. Let me tell him, as long as you don't blow.
Woo! All right, y'all. This old man's got me out here sweating like a horse in a glue factory. I mean, I am just, I'm sweating, got bugs biting me. But I want to tell y'all what, this old truck cranked up and ran. I told y'all it didn't look like the idle screw in the back that controls a high idle or a low idle. It wasn't moving it, and the reason was something was hung down inside the carburetor, not letting the butterfly itself close. So now I've got the butterfly closing. We've got to probably take the fuel line off at the fuel pump because it's pumping fuel. So we have, let's look in here. We have fuel, fuel pumping.
Ooh, that's
so
why I'm glad I took that off.
Yeah, me too.
So we need to take the line, one of these lines
Yeah,
off.
take that line off. Otherwise it'd be pumping
It's
on the
leaking
ground.
down there anyway.
Yep, so we're gonna pump that line, we're gonna pull that off, and then we'll try to give her another
spin and see if I can put it in gear.
another hoorah. Old man wants to put it in gear. Listen at him.
I want to squall the tire.
He wants to squall the tire. Not 2 tires, but 1 tire.
Just one to satisfy this old man.
All right, we'll be back in a second. All right, y'all, we have dumped some gas in it. We have got the gas cut off, so we're gonna see if we can make the engine crank and idle. Been sitting here forever. It was pulled back into, we'll see if we can show you the picture of where this one was. This one was way back. It was way back in the woods, wasn't it, old man?
Yeah, this was.
It was covered up. So let's see if she'll crank. Ooh, it's still pumping gas. It'll pump.
Until it pumps out of the fuel pump.
Yep. Come on, she's wanting to fire. What was that?
Starter.
Yep, starter hung up, I think.
Leave control it a little bit.
Yeah. Woohoo! Nice. Give her a little gas. We got everything on, right? The ignition on.
No.
The ignition ain't ever gonna run without the ignition on. I wouldn't want to do this with anybody else except you and Nikki T. Let's do this. Hold on. The old carburetor's good hung up.
How am I going to put it in gear without pressing the gas?
What you mean? Don't run off my tools. Listen to this old thing now. Put it in reverse. Oh yeah. Look at that joker.
Or
Huh?
just spin that one.
It did twisted that one around over there. All right, y'all, we have already in this episode, we have cranked a 172, probably. I think this one is a 60, the carburetor says it is a 69. So we've got a 69 and a 71, right? Yeah. Both with 360s that we have cranked. I think this is the better running motor of all of them, the two that we have cranked today. So we're gonna crank it up one more time and see how she sounds. What's that old thing? Get your hand caught in there. What's that old thing? It ain't smoking a lick. Huh? I mean, it ain't putting a lick of smoke out.
This one got cool, though.
Sounds like it. Yeah, well, one side's clogged up. Yeah, it's in there good, ain't it?
Yeah, he's way up in there.
That was the dirt that was kicking out of this one. I was saying one side looked like it was dirt. That's what it was.
Yeah, well, he unloaded them.
Let me go crank it.
Wait a minute, let's get, you think that'll break in there?
Yeah, it can't be no worse than the dirt in there. Look how far it goes in there. Is it getting hung up?
Oh yes, it's dirt up that far. I just wonder if a dirt dauber could fill that hole
That's
up.
a one heck of a lacious of a dirt dauber.
No, ain't no dirt dauber. I think he unloaded it 2 or 3 times and
Sticking it in dirt.
yes, when he unloaded it.
Was it free, you think?
Yeah, it's free now. This 18-inch stick goes all the way in it, so it's free.
As you stay right there, put your head down a little bit closer to it, hold this camera on.
No, that thing will shoot me like BBs.
All right, y'all, let's see. I'm gonna put the camera right here and we're gonna crank it up.
You ain't gonna put it right here where it hit the camera lens?
I want it to go sideways and hit the camera lens. All right, y'all. All right, y'all, watch out back there. Ready? Hit it one time. Hit it one time, old man. Look at all that dirt that's coming out. Oh yeah, look at her.
Ain't smoking at all, is it?
Not a bit. Doesn't look like it.
It's still purring like a kitten. It's time to put it in gear again.
All right, y'all, me and the old man want to thank y'all so very much for watching. We have had a great time. My name is David. I go by Rev. This is my daddy, aka the old man that I love so very much.
Dennis the Menace, as they call me.
Dennis the Menace. We've had a lot of fun in getting these two trucks running. Hopefully y'all have enjoyed this video. I know we've enjoyed making these things purr like this. Once again, they were in the woods and now they're in our woods, but we know they got two good running motors. We thank y'all very much for watching. We love y'all. We know no way of closing out any of these videos than saying deuces. May God bless. Hey, we want to thank y'all again for watching this video. If you're not subscribed to the channel, you can do so by clicking this button down below, or you can watch a video that may be suited for you or a recent upload here down below. So once again, we thank you for watching. Deuces. May God bless.